Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the next lecture of English. How are you all, children? I hope you all are fine and doing well. As you all know, from next week we will be having our very first unit test. So, in this lecture, I'm going to take the revision. So, keep calm and do some revision of the topics which we have done long back. See, one of the topic which we have done long back that I'm going to revise today, that is the poem Where the Mind is Without Fear. I think this poem was taken in the month of May, I think so. Long back I have taken this poem. So just we will revise this. शायद आप भूल गए होंगे या फिर थोड़ा सा तो just recall all your memories and we will revise this poem today. Okay. Where the Mind is Without Fear is written by Rabindranath Tagore. Okay. This is very famous poem which is written by a very finest writer of his time, very finest poet of his time, Rabindranath Tagore. See, he has not only written this poem but also he has written our national anthem, as we all know. Okay, this poem was written when India was under the British rule. जब हम ब्रिटिश रूल के अंडर थे, हमारा देश आज़ाद नहीं हुआ था, उस वक्त ये पोएम लिखी गई थी. The poem is written in the form of prayer to Almighty, asking for freedom for the country. Tagore also appeals to God for social, educational, and economic freedom for the people of India. As we all know, in the past, we were under the British custody. This we all know. We are aware of the freedom struggle. But apart from those obstacles, there were one of the big obstacle on the way of success, and that was the superstitious. Okay, the low level thinking of the people of that particular timing. Okay, people they were very narrow minded. What do you mean by narrow minded? बहुत ही छोटी सोच रखते थे लोग. Okay, दैट्स वाई देयर वर मेनी सोशल प्रॉब्लम्स. ठीक है, सोशल प्रॉब्लम्स बहुत सारे होते थे. ओके, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर कास्ट, color. Okay, and girls were not allowed to take the education. Not only girls, there were many people who were illiterate. The literacy rate was very very low. Okay, so in this poem Rabindranath Tagore wishes his country to get true freedom. Okay, and he described what this heaven of freedom is. ठीक है, वो चाहते हैं कि फ्रीडम तो मिले ही, just not only from the British rule but also from all these false beliefs and all these evil practices which was done by the people in that particular period. I told you that superstition was the biggest curse for the country in that particular time. Now also so many people they believe in something, but that is not true. Okay, literacy rate was very very low in that particular time. Okay, people, there was no proper meaning of dignity. ठीक है, लोग अपनी इज्जत ही नहीं रख पाते थे. Fine, they used to get insulted by the British and their landlords. Okay, so this Rabindranath Tagore was pleading to God. Okay, he is asking for the true freedom for the country. ठीक है, वो चाहते हैं कि हमारे देश को एक अच्छी जहाँ पे लोग सर उठाकर चल सके, जहाँ वो एजुकेशन मतलब ले सके, इस तरह की उनको फ्रीडम चाहिए. ओके चिल्ड्रन, द पोइट वांट्स अ कंट्री वेयर पीपल स्पीक द ट्रुथ सिंसियरली. ओके, जहाँ सच बोलने के लिए ना डरा जाए, विद द वर्ड्स कमिंग फ्रॉम द डेप्थ ऑफ देयर हार्ट्स. Everyone should work hard to reach their goal and they should continuously strive towards perfection. He then compared logical thinking or reason to a clear stream and old traditional rituals and customs that are harmful to the dreary desert sand of dead habits. There are many dead habits, as I told you, the practices which was not good, that was very very common. All old traditions, sati pratha, as we all know, these things were quite common. Early marriages, fine, people used to kill the girl child whenever as soon as they born. Okay, women harassment and many things. In lines 9 and 10, the poet wants the minds of his countrymen to be led forwarded by the Almighty so that they broaden their outlook, thoughts, and action. He means that we should be generous in thought and open minded. See, now we are staying in 2020, yes or no? So here people, they have their broad minded thinking. Okay, we all think broad. Very less people you will find those who are very narrow minded people. Okay, अभी तो काफ़ी लोगों की सोच खुल गई है. They are sending their children to the schools, colleges. Okay, now girls are also working in many institutes. They are becoming doctors, engineers. Even in the call centers they are doing night duties also. So many things have changed, but now we can see this change, but it was not there in the past when the country was under the custody of British, under the rule of British. Poverty, that was the biggest problem. Unemployment, that was the biggest problem. And even the people, they were not knowing anything about the dignity. ठीक है, उनको इज्जत क्या होती है ये पता ही नहीं था, बिकॉज ब्रिटिश दे यूज टू ट्रीट देम लाइक अ स्लेव्स. गुलामों की तरह उनके साथ बर्ताव किया जाता था. दैट्स वाई दे वर क्वाइट स्केर्ड ऑफ स्पीकिंग ट्रुथ. वो सच बोलने से भी डरते थे. Okay, so this man, this Rabindranath Tagore, he is praying to God that awake his countrymen into the heaven of freedom. Heaven of freedom means where their head should be held high, जहाँ वो सर उठाकर जी सके, where they should have a freedom of speaking, living and taking education. Education should be free. Free मतलब ये नहीं कि बिना पैसे के. Free means it should be allowed for everybody. Okay, now in the country there are free education institutes also, but free का मतलब ये वो नहीं है. Okay, because in the previous time, as I told you, people were not allowed to go to the schools. ठीक है, वो टाइम पे स्कूल भेजना भी अलाउड नहीं होता था. ओनली हाई क्लास पीपल दे यूज टू गेट दी एजुकेशन, एंड लोअर क्लासेस पीपल दे नेवर यूज टू गेट दी एजुकेशन, एंड दे यूज टू डू ऑल दी डर्टी वर्क्स. ओके, उनको सब ऐसे ही गंदे काम दिए जाते थे. ओके, ऑफिस में नहीं दिए जाते थे. ऑल लेबर वर्क, ओके, क्लीनिंग दी वॉशरूम्स, स्वीपिंग ऑन द रोड, ऑल सच वर्क्स यूज टू बी गिवन टू दी low class people at that time. I hope you all have understood this poem. Okay, this is the prayer. I hope you all have understood. Fine. Now we will see some important questions of this particular poem. Explain what the poet prays to Almighty for. किसके लिए pray कर रहा है वो? As we have seen, the poet prays to the Almighty, asking him to awaken his country into a heaven of freedom. Heaven of freedom क्या है अभी? Where the people are all truly free and total freedom of good thoughts, good words and good actions, while respecting those of others. Okay? What reason and dead habits are compared to? Okay, reason is compared to a clear stream and dead habit is compared to a dry desert sand, Registan. Okay, what the poet wishes for? The poet wishes that his country awaken into a heaven of freedom where the people are all truly free and total freedom of good thoughts, good words and good actions exist. How the world is broken into fragments. Fragments means into these small pieces. दुनिया जो है वो बट गई है. The world is broken into fragments by division. किस basis पे दुनिया को बांटा जा रहा है? Now also this we can see it is happening. This is one of the biggest social problem. On the basis of religion, caste, class, race and color in societies all over the world. Now recently, a few months back, there was a war in not war, there were fight in the America. Why? Because again the racism was happening there. काले और गोरे का फ़र्क जो हम बोलते हैं रेसिज्म, वो हो रहा था अब कुछ महीने पहले. इन अमेरिका वी हैव सीन, एंड इन इंडिया ऑल्सो मैनी थिंग्स you can see, so many things are happening. Okay, so this happens now also. What tireless striving should be for? The tireless striving should be to attain one's goals as well as to achieve perfection. Okay, the meaning of where words come out from the depth of truth. As I told you, people were quite scary. They had a phobia. That's why they never used to speak truth. Okay, it means when people speak truthfully and with complete sincerity of heart. ठीक है, छोटी छोटी बातों पे झूठ बोलना, डर के झूठ बोलना, ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. Who thee is in the poem and what the poet appealed to thee to do. See, this is the old English word. T-H-E-E-D. This is the old English word. What does it mean? Thee is God here. The poet wishes God to awaken his country into a heaven of freedom. Write your own response to following questions and justify where needed. See, this is personal response question. Is the poem a prayer for India alone? क्या ये इंडिया के लिए ही है? See, here though it was basically written for India also, but we cannot say this because these kind of a problem are very common all over the world. I think this is for all over the world because as we discuss about racism, okay, casteism and social discrimination, this is not only in India but also in all over the world. So I think this poem is written for all, but especially for the India. Okay, what should the words we speak reflect? The words we speak should reflect our sincerity and truthfulness. See, we should practice this in real life also. जो भी हम बात करते हैं, we should, our words reflects many things, so it should reflect sincerity and truthfulness. तो बात करने से पहले सोचना चाहिए कि हम क्या बोल रहे हैं, सच बोल रहे हैं या नहीं, उसका इम्पैक्ट कैसा होगा. ओके. From what darkness of night should our nation awaken? Our nation should awaken from the darkness of prejudices, division of society, old traditional rituals and customs that are harmful, imparting of knowledge to selected people, insincerity, untruthfulness, fear and lack of self-respect. As I told you, dignity, what is dignity, that was not exist in the people. लोगों को पता ही नहीं था, बात बात पर उनको जलील किया जाता था. कौन करते थे? ब्रिटिश. Okay, so here he wants all such things in future. He wants sincerity, he wants educated India. Okay, and he doesn't want all narrow minded thinking and traditional rituals he doesn't want in future. ठीक है. What attributes of Rabindranath Tagore does the poem reflect? The poem reflects Rabindranath Tagore's patriotism and love for his country. Yes, patriotism तो हम बोल सकते हैं, देशभक्ति की भावना, and love for his country, his clear thinking, his broad outlook, his scientific attitude and his emphasis on hard work. See, without hard work nothing is possible. If freedom fighters had not done anything for us, this freedom was not possible without their sacrifices. Yes or no, children? They have done so many sacrifices, that's why we are having free India where we can breathe freely. Am I right, children? Just because of their sacrifice, their struggle, their hard work and their courage. Courage is the most important thing. हम हार्ड वर्क को याद रखते हैं और करेज को भूल जाते हैं, तो उसकी आज भी हमें बहुत ज़रूरत है. करेज मतलब हौसला, हिम्मत. ओके. Find examples of alliteration from the poem. See, figure of speeches, many figure of speeches are used in this poem. Repetition is there, alliteration, personification. Okay, so alliteration is the very easiest and simplest figure of speech to identify. ये बहुत ही जल्दी समझ में आ जाती है and almost हर poem में ये रहती है. This is the most common figure of speech we can say. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. See, head is held high. HH. The sound of H is repeated. This is alliteration. Understood? Where the world. See, here also WW. समझ में आ रहा? W repeat हो गया. Repetition of sound W. Where words come out from the depth of truth. Repetition of the sound W. Where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. Sound S. है ना, अंडरलाइन कर सकते हैं आप. स्ट्राइविंग, स्ट्रेचेस. इनटू द ड्राई डेजर्ट सैंड ऑफ डेड हैबिट. यर द साउंड ऑफ डी इज रिपीटेड. ड्रायरी, डेजर्ट्स, डेड हैबिट्स के पास भी वहाँ पर डी आ रहा है. अंडरस्टूड चिल्ड्रन? इफ वन पर्टिकुलर साउंड इज रिपीटेड थ्रू आउट द लाइन, दैट पर्टिकुलर फिगर ऑफ स्पीच इज कॉल्ड एज alliteration. I hope you all have understood here. See, the concept in the poem: present situation, expected, ideal situation. See, this the question answers we have already done. This is just a revision for you. देखो, concept in the poem में क्या बताया गया है? Mind कैसा है? Mind Present situation means in the poem it is mind is full of fear, as I told you. प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन मतलब जो पोएम में थी सिचुएशन, समझ में आ रहा, और एक्सपेक्टेड जो वो चाहते हैं, कौन, पोएट. ओके, सो माइंड, हाउ वाज द माइंड इन द पोएम? माइंड इज फुल ऑफ फियर, एंड व्हाट ही वांट्स फियरलेस माइंड. समझ में आ रहा, ही एक्सपेक्ट फियरलेस माइंड. नंबर 2, हेड. हेड इज बोर्ड डाउन, है ना, सर झुके हुए हैं, कैसे चाहिए उनको, हेड इज हेल्ड हाई. नॉलेज. Knowledge is limited to a select few people, है ना, only few people were allowed to take the knowledge, go to the school, as I told you in the beginning. Knowledge should be free for everyone, it should be available. Words कैसे हैं, insincere है, but he wants the words should come out from the truthfulness and sincere. Habits, old traditional rituals and customs that are harmful are followed. Okay, देर इज़ रीज़न एंड क्लैरिटी ऑफ थाट्स. समझ में आ रहा, कोई भी चीज़ पे बिना इलॉजिकली नहीं होना चाहिए. नंबर 6, थॉट्स एंड एक्शन. थॉट्स एंड एक्शंस आर डिटरमाइंड बाय अ नैरो माइंडेड एटीट्यूड. योर थॉट्स एंड एक्शंस आर डिटरमाइंड बाय अ ब्रॉड आउटलुक. अंडरस्टूड चिल्ड्रन? सी, here I should conclude this poem. I hope you all have understood. We have done this long back, that's why I have taken the brief recap of this particular poem, brief revision, because ये बहुत पहले हो गई थी तो शायद आप भूल गए होंगे. So understood children, this poem was written in the pre-independent period, and it's written by our national writer who has written national anthem. And this poem was written in the Bengali language, then later on it was translated into English language. This is very famous poem. Okay, so it's one of the prayer where Rabindranath Tagore wants his countrymen to awake in the heaven of freedom. अब वो heaven of freedom क्या है, जहाँ पे ये सारी चीज़ें होनी चाहिए. कैसी होनी चाहिए, लोगों के सर जो है वो head should be held up high, where knowledge should be free, people should be free to speak truth. Okay, there should be clarity in their thoughts. Okay, no false belief, no superstitious, and everybody should get their equal rights in almost every field. There was no social discrimination on the basis of caste, creed and color. Understood children? So here I conclude this poem. Okay, please go through question and answers. Okay children, I hope you all have understood. I conclude this with a very beautiful thought by the APJ Abdul Kalam, that is, dream is not what you see in sleep. I'm taking this because this is one of the dream of Rabindranath Tagore. वो एक dream था उनका, इसलिए उससे related ये thought लिया है मैंने. Dream is not what you see in sleep. It is a thing which doesn't let you sleep. Understood children? I hope you all have understood. I'm not going to explain this. I want you to understand and explain me whenever we will meet. Okay children, thank you so much. Take care of yourself, keep calm and take care of yourself. Eat your favorite food, take care of your health, and try to write all your papers honestly. I am telling this in each and every lecture, that please make a habit of writing your papers honestly, because we are not there to keep a watch on you. Thank you so much children. Take care. Bye.